Good afternoon, students. So already we have completed chapter number 13 and now we discuss the next chapter, that is chapter number 14, factorization. So in your textbook the introduction part is given like this: factors of natural numbers. We know that if you want to find the factors of natural number, say 30, how will you find it? 30 we can write 2 into 15. Again 15 we can write 5 into 3. So we can write the prime factors of 30 like 2 into 3 into 5. So this way we can find the prime factors of 30, or we can list it out the factors of 30 like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30 are the factors of 30. Of course 2, 3 and 5 are also factor of 30, but they are prime factors. So this is the how we can find the factors of natural numbers. Same way we have to find the factors of algebraic expressions. So I have mentioned some algebraic expressions. For example, 5xy. If you want to find the factors of 5xy, we can write 5 into x into y. So 5, x and y. These are the factors of 5xy. Normally for the natural numbers we write prime factors, but here variables are included, so we cannot write prime factors. In place of prime we write that irreducible factors, because we cannot reduce 5 because 5 is a prime number. We cannot reduce x and y because they are variable, we don't know its value. So they are known as irreducible factors of 5xy. Suppose you have 3x in bracket x plus 2. So what is the factors? Factors are 3 into x plus 2. So 3x, 3x and x plus 2 are the factors of 3x, x plus 2. But we cannot say these are the prime factors, but we can write that these factors are irreducible factors because we cannot get any further divisible numbers, because 3 is a prime number, x is a variable, here x is also variable, 2 is also a prime number. Okay, so if you have monomial terms, so this is the way how you can do the factorization. But suppose you have such kind of algebraic expression like 2x plus 4, 3x plus 3y, x squared plus 5x, then how will you find the factors of such kind of algebraic expression? So we will understand few methods. Some methods are given for this. So let's see the methods of factorization. So before that we understand what is factorization. So when we factorize an algebraic expression, we write it as a product of factors, and the factors may be numbers, algebraic variables or algebraic expressions. Expressions like 3xy, 5xy, 2x, y plus 2, 5, y plus 1, x plus 2 are already in factor form because we cannot get any reducible term from this. So their factors can be just read off from them. We already know about that. Now on the other hand, consider expressions like 2x plus 4. So how will you do the factorization of this? So first method is method of common factor. If you want to do the factorization, so this is the first method of common factor. So what we will do? We find the factors of 2x and we find the factors of 4, and then we take out whatever common number or common variable is there, if that we have to take it out. So suppose you write the factors of 2x, so that is 2 and x. If you write the factors for 4, so that is 2 into 2. So how will you represent this? 2 into x plus 2 into 2. So these are the factors of 2x plus 4. Now consider 2, because in both 2 is common number, so that we have to take it out. And in bracket what is left? X, here 2. Now what is the sign of this one? We cannot write here multiplication. We have have to write the sign of this. What is the middle term sign? Plus. So we have to write plus. So these are the factors of 2x plus 4, 2 and x plus 2. Now they are irreducible factors. Okay. If you want to check whether your answer is correct or not, what you have to do, just do the multiplication. 2 into x will give you 2x. 2 into 2 will give you 4. Middle term is positive, so here is also positive. Sorry. So this way we can find the common factor. So this is a method of common factor. Suppose we have one more example, that is 3x plus 3y. Okay, so first we write the factors of 3x and factors of 3y. So factor of 3x is 3 into x and factors of 3y is 3 into y. So 3 is common in both, so what we can write? 3 in bracket x plus y. Whatever terms which are left behind, that we have to keep in bracket. Take care of sign, middle sign is plus, so we have to write here plus. Check the answer, 3 into x, 3x plus 3 into y, 3y. So this way we can find the factors with the help of common factorization method. Suppose one more example we will see, that is 5xy plus 10x. Okay, so now first we write the factors of 5xy, that is 5 into x into y plus 10x, that is 2, 5 is 10 into x. Now take out the common factors. So 5 is common, 5, x is common, so 5x. Now what is left? Y plus 2. So this is the factors of 5xy plus 10x. So this way we can find the factors with the help of common method of common factors. So this is all about factorization, introduction, and how we can find the factors. Okay, next we will see factorization by regrouping terms in the next video. Now see the next method, that is factorization by regrouping terms. Okay, so now we have more than one terms, more than two terms, 2xy plus 2y plus 3x plus 3. Regrouping means we have to combine two terms in such a way that maximum common factors we are able to take it. So 2xy plus 2y, so maximum common factors we are taking from there, and 3x plus 3. So we are making the group of two, first two and last two. Okay. Now we find the factors for 2xy, factors for 2y, then factors for 3x and factors for 3. Then we take out the commons. This is your one group, this is your another group. So for 2xy, 2 into x into y plus 2 into y, one group is completed, plus here 3 into x plus 3 into 1. If nothing is there, we can write 3 into 1. Now what is common here? 2, 2, so 2 is common, y is common. So 2y is common, so what is left? X plus nothing, means we have to write 1. You cannot write here 0, you have taken 2 out, y out, nothing is 0, it's not like that, you have to write 1. Why? Because 2y multiplied by 1 will give you 2y. If you keep here 0, so 2y into 0 will give you 0, so your question will be changed. Now for the second group, what is common? 3. What is left? X plus 1. Okay. After making two groups, now we are getting this answer. Now see, this is your first part, this is your second part. In that, what is common now? X plus 1, x plus 1. So that we have to take out as a common in one bracket. Now what is left? 2y plus 3. So this is your answer. Again I am repeating, 4 terms are there. We have to make two groups. So first we make the group of 2xy plus 2y. That's why the method name is regrouping terms. We are regrouping the terms, first group, second group, take the maximum number of common from the first group, from the second group. Now we combine both the groups and find the common factor, that is x plus 1 is common. So that we take it out. So what is left? 2y plus 3. So this way we can solve the questions with the help of regrouping terms. Let's see one more example so that you will get the clear idea what is regrouping. Let's understand. Suppose the above expression, this one, was given as 2xy plus 3 plus 2y plus 3x. Then it will not be easy to see the factorization. Means suppose you have question like this, 2xy plus 3 plus 2y plus 3x. If you have such kind of questions, you cannot get any common factors from the first two terms, 2xy plus 3. You cannot get any common factor from 2y plus 3x. So it is meaningless to solve such kind of questions. So what we have to do? So rearranging the expression as 2xy plus 2y plus 3x plus 3 allows us to form groups, that is 2xy plus 2y first group, 3x plus 3 second group, leading to factorization. If you have such kind of question, you cannot find any common factors. Then you have to do the arrangement again in such a way that you are able to find some common factors for the purpose of factorization. So that's why we have to rearrange the terms, make the group and then solve the question. So this is all about what is regrouping. Okay, let's see one more question so that you will get the better idea. Once all example is given to you. The question is 6xy minus 4y plus 6 minus 9x. Step 1, check if there is a common factor among all terms. If you consider 6xy minus 4y plus 6 minus 9x, consider first all the terms and find whether any common factor is there. No, because we will get 6, 4, 6 and 2 is common, but from 9 we cannot get any common factor. So we have to consider the question same way. Now we make group. Step 2, think of grouping. This is your second step, think of grouping and notice this first two terms. If you consider these two terms, you are getting some common numbers. From here also you are getting some common numbers. So no need to rearrange the terms. Keep it as it is and we make the group of 2, that is 6xy minus 4y, this is our first group, plus 6 minus 9x, this is our second group. Okay. Now from this we find the factors of 6xy, that is 2 into 3 into x into y, minus from this 4y is 2 into 2 into y. So first completed, second group is 6 minus 9x, so 2 into 3 minus 9x means 3 into 3 into x. Now we take common from this group and common from this group. So what is common? 2 is common, y is common. Now what is left? 3x minus 2. Want to check your answer? 2y into 3x will give you 3 2s are 6, x into y, xy. And minus 2 2s are 4y. You will get the answer. Okay. Next, plus. What is common here? 3 is common. 3. What is left? 2 minus 3x. Want to check your answer? 3 2s are 6 minus 3 3s are 9x. You will get the answer. Okay, now here you have to consider this is your first group, second group. You have to take one common term from both. But here 3x minus 2 is there, here 2 minus 3x is there. So anyhow we have to convert this in terms of 3x minus 2. So what we can do? we multiply this term by minus, or we can take negative sign common. So what we will get? 2y 3x minus 2. We are taking this negative sign minus, so this plus become minus. So 3x minus 2. Why we have to change this sign? Then only you getting the same answer. Minus 3. 3 into 3 9x. Minus 9x. Minus 9x. Minus 3 minus 2 will give you plus 6. This question will not change whether you are doing any kind of correction over here. We are taking negative sign out, means this plus become minus. Okay, this minus become plus, means you are making this terms in such a way that which can common with this term. So minus 3x we have to make plus 3x. So obviously we have to multiply with minus. Plus 2 we have to make it minus. So obviously we have to multiply this whole bracket by minus. So if you multiply this, you are taking out minus outside. So minus. Okay, minus 3x minus 2. Now what is common over here? This is common. So 3x minus 2 is common. What is left? 2y minus 3. So this way we can find the common factors by regrouping terms. So this is all about your factorization method. Thank you.